Yes, I also praise singer Ra Ra Ra. I don't know if
That's it.
that's it, right? Okay. Criticized Davido for displaying the names of the abducted Oyo school children and teachers during the 2026 FIFA World Cup countdown concert. He reacted to the video Davido posted and described it as a move. He described the move as barbaric, and he asked how he can promote the anti-terrorist or insecurity-related issues to the whole world. He said, how can he take a sensitive national security issue and project it to the world in a way that could damage the country's image? He also questioned Davido's motive, alleging that the singer was turning insecurity into a political issue because of his family's political interests. And according to him, anyone who campaigns with insecurity is insane because he does not fully understand what it entails. I don't understand.
His perspective to the matter, feels a bit off.
Yes, like totally
It
off.
looks like he doesn't understand the reason why Davido had those names on him,
Or he chose not to understand. Because, for any sensible person, you know what Davido is trying to do. For context, Ra 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 is a praise singer of the APC and this president.
Oh, really?
There's hardly any campaign that's happening, whether it's in Abuja or in the north, that he's not there performing live. So he is connected to this administration very, very strongly. You could say that he's a beneficiary of their,
the goodwill, benevolence,
or
and stuff.
anything.
Yeah.
So, for me, that just characterizes that statement. Of course, he's not going to like that because Davido was calling attention to the fact that these children still remain in captivity. At the time, it was not up to a month, but almost a month after their abduction. I do not think that this I beg.
So I would think that in this whole situation, he was the one who politicized the whole thing, not
Yes.
Davido.
No.
Davido was someone who felt bad about the situation and went on a course, CAUSE, for people to be aware of the fact that children and their teachers have been abducted, on the largest stage. At the World Cup, make people sabi say this is what's happening in the country. So how you come and politicize this matter and also blame Davido for doing that is, I really find very, very weird.
Besides, what is the highest form of politicization of insecurity? If it's not when you hear, for instance, the Senate president, who is himself an APC member, saying insecurity has gone up because people are trying to make the president look good. That's why we're seeing an increase in the state of insecurity. Is that not politicization at its peak? What can be more political than such a statement regarding insecurity situation? I beg,
make him go sit down, I beg. We like what our Davido did.
Yes.
We also like what our VDM did.
Yes.
Yesterday.
You refer to VDM as our. I'm proud of you.
When he do good thing, we
I'm
go.
so proud of you.
Yes, come on. Peaceful protest, nice.
Yes.
The governor came, explained.
But you have to realize that there seemed to be a huge difference between the way that either the North or the Northern leaders or Northern elites are talking about the school children who were abducted in Borno State on the same day that this abduction happened here in Oyo State, and the way that we're going about it.
In the West,
I think,
okay.
Yes, they take a laid back approach to things like this. Maybe it's because they've seen so many
happen.
Types of abduction such as this, and then they are okay with it. They've been desensitized to it. But here, people are refusing to keep quiet about it. So on the same day, children maybe around the same ages were abducted and taken to terrorist strongholds on the same day. But it would seem like the situation in Oyo is getting more coverage. People are talking about it more. And it's the reason perhaps that people in the north are not talking about it, because people like Rara feel like, why should you talk about it? To make this government look bad. Kukuma keep quiet
about it.
And the people in the south are refusing to be. They are insisting that these people must come home. So I think that it also shows a difference in the approach when you move from south to the north.
To the north, yeah. For the same issues.
How this issue is being tackled, or how people are speaking out about this kidnapping.
Okay. Bims, let's move on. Yeah.
All right. So earlier this week we talked about Judy Austin's ex-husband.
Okay.
Going to for an interview.
Mr. Obasi,
Mr. Obasi, and so he released another video because while in that interview he got emotional and he was crying and he took out his handkerchief.
That handkerchief. That kind of handkerchief.
Please, what happened to the handkerchief? What was describe the handkerchief?
That kind of handkerchief.
And so people
are now focusing on the handkerchief.
The handkerchief.
That kind of
is being trolled for that kind of handkerchief.
But it's a normal handkerchief. It's just
what's normal about that kind of handkerchief?
It's just rumpled now. Like
I don't understand that kind of handkerchief.
We have the
Charity, when last you used that kind of handkerchief?
I am not Mr. Obasi now.
He said he was crying.
I'm not Mr. Obasi.
Which kind of handkerchief with that one? Now you want to marry classy woman. Now you that kind of fine woman. I mean, this handkerchief gave a picture as to the kind man who he be.
Did Judy Austin not know the kind of man he was before she agreed to marry him and had kids with him?
Sometimes women...
She was okay.
Sometimes women marry a man that is available. Even if in the corner of their minds they have their dream man.
So it's not about the man.
You know that women do that a lot.
You should never have married him.
No, you know that
he was never your spec. Leave him alone.
No, wait. You know how in our culture they say time is going for women. She never marry. And there comes this man who is responsible, who is ready. He's responsible and ready, and he looks like the type that can make a good husband. But deep down in your mind as a woman, you have a spec. You have a spec. So because there's pressure from your family, maybe you don't even enter your 30s and they're saying, see your time they go. This one has showed that he can be available to be your husband. And he has a shop at the junction. He even has 2 shops. And the shops he full, boom, boom. You understand? You know, Mariam. And the man agrees to marry you. But while you're in his house, living with him, as a human being, inside as a woman, you have your spec. You have that picture you carry all around in your mind as the ideal man. I think that's what played out in this relationship.
It probably happens, but I'm not going to cut her any slack, because now it seems like she's ruined the man's life.
I don't think
because she was trying to. When you make that kind of decision, you've already if that they didn't have kids, the man was unable to give her children, and then you cut her and say, okay, she married him, her time is going. They were unable to.
She didn't want to lose out on her happiness.
She now left, because I don't know how to cut you a slack on that. You saw the man, you saw the way he was. You saw his 2 shops at the junction, and you decided that my time is going. This is him available. Stay with it and build with it.
No, Charity.
You don't know abandon it and go and meet somebody.
That he released,
Charity,
he used
for every
another handkerchief.
Charity for